How does understanding simple chess endgames improve your rating? Imagine finishing a game with confidence because you know exactly how to handle the last few pieces on the board. That's what mastering simple chess endgames can do for you. When you understand these endings, you get better at turning small advantages into wins and saving games when things look bleak. This skill is a key part of improving your overall rating because it helps you finish games strongly and avoid losing points from unnecessary mistakes. Let's start with what an endgame really is. It happens when there are only a few pieces left on the board, and your focus shifts from attacking to making sure your small advantage turns into a victory. Common endgames include king and pawn versus king, rook and pawn versus rook, or bishop versus knight. These situations happen often enough that knowing how to play them well can make a big difference in your results. Some endgames are more common than others. Rook endgames, for example, are very frequent, so learning how to handle them can give you a real edge. Knowing how to promote a pawn in a king and pawn endgame or how to use opposition to control key squares can be the difference between winning and drawing. When you understand these concepts, you can make smarter decisions during the final phase of the game. Practicing endgames also helps you develop better defensive skills. If your opponent is trying to promote a pawn or set a trap, knowing the right defensive moves can save your game. Techniques like triangulation or opposition are simple but powerful tools that can turn a losing position into a draw. When you study these ideas, you learn to manage your resources more effectively, which is a big part of rating growth. Research shows that players who focus on endgame study often see noticeable improvements in their overall game. They learn to recognize winning patterns faster and avoid common pitfalls. This means you can convert small advantages into wins more often, boosting your win rate. Plus, understanding endgames helps you think more strategically throughout the game, not just in the final moments. In terms of rating progress, mastering simple endgames means you can close out games confidently. When you know how to win with minimal material, you increase your chances of scoring points. It also means you're less likely to lose games you could have saved, which keeps your rating steady or even improves it. So, if you want to get better at chess, spend time studying these endings. Practice key positions, learn the basic principles, and you'll find yourself making fewer mistakes in the final stages. Over time, this focus on endgames will help you win more games, lose fewer, and see your rating go up. It's a simple step that makes a big difference in your chess journey.